Hi, this is Chris Young, and welcome to my entertainment news blog video for the week ending April 18. Again, this is an experimental version of what is normally a print blog, so please like and subscribe this video version and share it with your friends. There's a link to the print version in the description. First of all, a comment about HBO's new horror series, Lovecraft Country. It is absolutely awesome. Look for a complete review in another video coming very soon. Pandemic news. The Billboard Music Awards, originally scheduled for April, has now been rescheduled for October 14 on NBC. The ABC sitcom The Conners, like its predecessor Roseanne, has always begun with voiceover, filmed before a live studio audience. However, now it's set to resume production on next season without an audience. The Apple TV series For All Mankind, which is an alternate history of the Apollo space program, had just 2 episodes left to film for season 2 when it had to be shut down for the pandemic. Production has resumed this week on those final 2 episodes, but no word yet on when it will premiere. It is produced by Sony Pictures TV, which has been at the forefront of efforts to safely return scripted series to production. They also produced SWAT, which is the first broadcast drama to resume filming new episodes. The daytime drama Young and the Restless has been back in production for weeks. Sitcom Goldbergs is eyeing production restart in about a week, and The Good Doctor is expected to return to filming in Vancouver by the end of this month, all produced by Sony Pictures TV. Late Night with Seth Meyers will return to 30 Rock Studios on September 8th, slightly earlier than expected. All the other major late night shows have already returned to their studios, all without audiences. Renewals coming soon, and casting news. Australian actress Elizabeth Debicki has been cast to play Princess Diana in the final 2 seasons of Netflix's The Crown. Former Supernatural star Jensen Ackles has been added to season 3 cast of Amazon's The Boys. Speaking of Supernatural, its final 7 episodes, which were delayed by the pandemic, are now scheduled to start October 8th, with the 2-hour series scheduled for November 19. Although Kelly Clarkson said she felt very comfortable in the chair of Simon Cowell as his temporary replacement for America's Got Talent, this week Kenan Thompson will instead fill in for Cowell. Although not quite worthy of my sure sign of the coming apocalypse award, we do have to wonder about the decision-making of having Will Smith and Kevin Hart remake the 1987 holiday classic Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Do they really think they can outdo the original? I don't think so. Patriot Act with Hasan Minhaj has been canceled after 6 seasons on Netflix. Amazon's new apocalyptic series, Utopia, will premiere September 25th. Now moving on to politics and showbiz. Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders are among the guests scheduled for a late show with Stephen Colbert as he goes live every night after the Democratic National Convention. After a Trump campaign operative said that Kamala Harris sounds like Marge Simpson, a Twitter account for the animated character shot back some nasty comments, said it was disrespectful. Among the celebrities who will appear at the Democratic National Convention this week are Eva Longoria, Tracy Ellis Ross, Kerry Washington, and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Moving on to miscellaneous news. The original creators of the anime series Avatar: The Last Airbender have withdrawn from the upcoming live-action version for Netflix. The fans of the original series are pretty upset by this. Several DC Universe original TV series will be moving to HBO Max. I have to wonder what that means for the DCU streaming service. Is it in trouble? Perhaps going away? No word yet. Disney announced that its upcoming series, The Owl House, will have its first ever bisexual lead character. Donnell Russell, a manager for rapper R. Kelly, has been charged in New York with threatening to shoot up a Manhattan screening of the Lifetime documentary series Surviving R. Kelly back in 2018. A federal grand jury has indicted 2 men for the 2002 murder of Run DMC's Jam Master Jay. A federal appeals court has ruled that Star Trek Discovery's use of the spaceborne creature's tardigrade does not infringe on a video game also based on the creatures. Part of the reasoning was that these creatures do actually exist, although not in the giant size used in Star Trek, and they have been shown to be able to survive the vacuum of space. So you can't copyright the properties of a real-world animal. In the print version of this blog, there's a link with more details about the court case. We now move on to In Memoriam. Composer Dwayne L. Tatro, who composed music for Dynasty and The Love Boat, has passed at age 93. Actress Linda Mance, who was in Days of Heaven and The Wanderers, has died at age 58 of lung cancer. Businessman Robert Trump, younger brother of President Donald Trump, has died at age 71. And finally, Howard Brinkley, who is a Tony Award-winning lighting designer for Hamilton and Jersey Boys, is gone at age 64. In the print version of this blog, there are 3 articles of interest. One of them is rapper RZA came up with a new ice cream truck jingle because the old one, Turkey in the Straw, was used in minstrel shows. The original lyrics to Turkey in the Straw were not particularly racist, but there were several common versions that had highly racist lyrics. I mentioned earlier that Lovecraft Country was a great show. We have a link with an interview to showrunner Misha Green, and he talks about the show. There's an article about Star Trek Discovery and the copyright suit over tardigrades. That's all for today. Be sure to like and subscribe this video and share it on social media with your friends and family. I'd like to see these get a lot more action if I'm going to keep doing them. So that's all for now. Look forward to the review of Lovecraft Country, and otherwise we'll see you next week. Mouse.